There is no national figure for how many people are homeless across the UK. Knowing that Ceredigion ranks 5th in Wales and the highest number of people who are eligible and threatened with homelessness, we travelled to the streets of Aber to find some homeless people to interview. We are here in Aber right now, and we are on the streets asking people, have they helped homeless people, and if they have, why or why not? You have ever helped a homeless person by giving them money or food?
I've certainly given them money,
yeah?
Perhaps sometimes against my better judgment perhaps, but certainly money I have, yes.
I'd just like to ask if you have ever helped a homeless person in any form by like giving money or giving them food or...
Yes.
Yes? Yeah.
Got them food, mainly.
Food? Yeah.
Or coffee if they're cold and stuff.
And was that here in Aber?
Yeah.
Yeah? And I just wanted to ask if you have ever helped a homeless person before.
Well, I have, yes, but just by giving like street donations and that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, that's helping them. Yeah. And what made you do that?
Compassion, I suppose. Compassion, because I feel lucky myself and share a bit of your luck. Yeah.
I just don't like to see somebody like that, especially like somewhere like this and this time of year, especially because it's really cold. And in Aberystwyth, there's not really anywhere to go if you're homeless. I think there's like 2 beds in the homeless shelter, and they're always occupied. So
I think we need a society to sort of help people out if they're down on their luck, really. So instead of looking down on people, try to raise them up to have a bit of confidence and self-esteem, really. I think that's the way forward, I think.
Back in September, I made friends with a homeless man here, and we are going to find him and see where he is today, and hopefully he is doing a lot better, because I haven't seen him around, so we're going to find him. We're heading to the train station to find Johnny and anyone who might be homeless. We're here at the train station right now because this is a popular place for homeless people to sleep. And right now, Johnny isn't here, so we're going to move on to the next location. Okay, so a worker from the library just approached us and said that a homeless man has been living in this spot for about 4 months. And that's who I hopefully think that we were been trying to find, and we lost him.
Come on in.
Inside, please. Oh, thank you very much.
Come on in.
Hi. Okay,
I'm Lieutenant Claire Durrant and I work for the Salvation Army. I'm a minister here, and we have a great team of people that enables us to have the door open a lot.
Okay, awesome.
So yeah,
And then
we've been placed here in Aberystwyth. And while the homeless situation is not quite as serious as London, it's still very evident. And today is a prime example, really, of the homeless struggling. It's cold.
yes, definitely.
It's windy. Some of them are getting wet, so we need to get we need to check their feet for trench foot. We need to sort their bedding out. We need to get some hot food and drinks inside them. So we are all maybe 2 steps from being homeless. And they're a good bunch,
Yes.
generally. Generally they're a good bunch who have just got a bad hand, really, of life. And if we can just do a little bit just to make their life better. We had one in about 6 o'clock, so that's an hour ago tonight, who just wants to fill his flask up. So in the morning he can have a hot cup of tea.
Just had an interview with the Salvation Army. Very lovely people. And they just said that if we wanted to find some homeless people, they're all going to be tucked in tonight at other shelters. So it doesn't seem like we're going to be very lucky tonight finding anyone to interview. But it's also a blessing knowing that they're someplace where they are warm and they're being taken care of. Is this Johnny?
Hello?
Is this Johnny?
Yeah.
This is Sydney. Do you remember me? If you ended up finding a job. Where are you right now? You're in Cardiff.
Yeah, they have one place here called Cardiff.
So I just tried calling Johnny, and he is in Cardiff, and he said that he is still homeless, still sleeping on the streets, and he does not have a job. So that's really disheartening, but yeah, so we kind of found Johnny. Kanjan.